So there's no way I'm getting down with my car. So I pulled my car up over here, just left it standing. Hopefully, I mean, I don't think the camera shows it, but there's bumps here in this road that are like 4 feet tall, 3 feet tall. So we got 1.5 miles left. So we're just gonna trek down there. As I'm walking, I want to tell you guys a funny story. So the very first time I went out prospecting, I believe it was with my dad. Oh, yeah, there's no way I'm getting over this stuff with my car. It does on camera. I don't know if it shows how rough it is. I mean, usually I just drive my car down, no problem, but let me see if I could show you guys. Yeah, the camera still doesn't do justice. But if I try to go over this stuff, I don't have enough ground clearance, and it's just gonna rip the stuff from under my bottom of the car. But anyways, the first time I ever went gold panning, I hiked down like crazy, went to the spot. I was so happy I had my sluice box with me. And me and my dad just came up to this area that was just white sand. And we started loading bucket after bucket of sand and running it through the sluice all day long. And I think we found one speck. And we were so excited. But then we figured, hey, there's no more gold out here. So that was pretty funny. We look back at that moment and we kind of just laugh about it. Because we didn't know about bedrock, we didn't know about crevicing, we didn't know about anything. We just literally started loading up bucket after bucket of just sand, just regular sand. And we were hoping to find a nugget. All right. This is gonna be a bit of a walk, so I'll update you guys. All right, so we finally made it. That was a 35-minute walk down the mountain. So it doesn't even matter if the road was good. The gate was locked, and I talked to one of the locals. This old guy was walking down the hill, and he said that they usually close this place and they don't allow anybody in here. And if people do get in here, he said that the rangers kick him out, which is stupid. It's, public access. So I'm gonna take a little breather right now. I'm gonna try to save my energy because I'm gonna have to walk at the end of the day all the way back. So I hope it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna have to take a good break after this one. All right, so I'm seeing bedrock all the way up over there. So that means I'm gonna have to walk back this mountain and head over there. Because over here, all we got is just big boulders. I wanna get to the clear bedrock. Really don't want to be moving any boulders unless they're on bedrock. So let's go back up. We have this bridge over here. It's pretty nice. I wonder if I should try working this creek. Maybe I'll dig around on the way back. I already spent almost an hour walking. Pretty beat. We got a really nice swimming spot over here though. A really nice swimming hole. So I'm finally getting to the bedrock. If you look all the way that way, further out, that's where I was. All the way straight back where that hole is kind of going through the trees. See if I could zoom in more. No. And then I got down there and it was just those boulders. I didn't want to deal with it. And then I saw bedrock coming this way. I probably should have taken my mountain bike with me. All right, so this looks like a good area. I'm really liking this. I'm not gonna do much walking around, jumping around for miles and miles. I'm just gonna find an area, sit down and enjoy myself because I have a really, really long way out of here. Oh wait, you can't even get down there. You have to keep walking through these trails. Come on. At this point, I don't even know where I'm going. Can't see a way down. I'm just walking along the edge of this cliff over here. I want to go where there's the current. Oh yes, a trail down. Thank you. What do we got over here? All right. Slowly make it down, and then I'll just go from rock to rock. Whoa. Okay. So now there is no trail down. So I'm gonna walk on the side of this cliff. Nice and careful. Don't want to slip. And I think I'm going to go down this way. All right, I'm going to turn this off for a second because I need both hands. All right, so we got down that cliff. Now we're on this bedrock. This is really nice bedrock. I'm liking this. I already see an area I want to work. Maybe right there. I'll show you guys where it came from. Came from all the way up there. Down these rocks. Down, down, down. And I made it over here. A little bit left to go. You gotta be careful on the last steps usually because that's where people make mistakes. So I'll probably try to climb over on the other side later, but I found a really good spot over here. That big rock right there is jammed in that crevice. I'm gonna try to yank it out and get that crevice out as clean as I can. And once I do my test pan, I'll get back to everyone. All right, so I'm getting deep in that crevice over there. Someone kind of dug the easy stuff, but this all comes out as well. It's all old clay and look at that. You always want to make sure that if someone worked the crevice, sometimes you could work it after them and find some stuff. Look at all that gravel right there. Some clay. sun is kind of weird at this angle, so I'm not sure how good the camera's getting it. But I'm just gonna work this area a little longer, try to clean out everything I can. I'll do a test pad and I'll show you guys what I got. Well, I tried that area. I didn't get a single speck. And then I tried this area right there. I busted some bedrock open. Not a single speck also. That leads me to believe that it is time to keep it moving. Remember guys, never get stuck on one spot for too long. I told you guys, be careful when one of your shoes are wet. I was working the crevice and my foot touched the water and there was nothing there. So I was hopping over the rock and I pushed off with the wet foot, with the wet shoe, and I slipped and I ate you know what. I fell in between two rocks, but thank goodness nothing happened. I just bumped my elbow a little bit. So you got to be extra careful. You know, they could have easily been a leg break. Could have easily been, you know, you could hit your head against a rock and get knocked out. So be very careful, especially when you get your shoes wet, even just a little bit. I'm a pretty experienced climber. I've been, you know, climbing rocks all over the rivers and lakes since I was a kid. But you never know. You know, one slip is all it takes. So guys, please be careful. So I found this crevice over here. It's a small one, but it's really jammed in there. I wish I had my chisel with me. I don't know what happened to it. I think I left it somewhere on my last trip. Grab my spoon. I'm not ready for a spoon just yet. Get all this material out of here. It looks like pretty good color material. It's that nice sand gravel that has the hint of orange to it, like clay. So I'm hoping this one will pay off. But remember guys, you don't always find gold the first spot you try. Some days you won't even find anything, just a couple specks. Some days you'll find a lot. But it's all about just trying and not giving up. That's why gold is $2,000 an ounce. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. But it's not. All right, let's see what we got. Show you guys. Got some gold. So that means we're in an area where the heavies are dropping. So I'll probably try to move up because this crevice runs all the way up to that bench up there. I'm gonna try to go up a little bit higher on this crevice because I worked the crevice that somebody's previously worked and there's gold in it. So I got some bad news. And for all you prospectors out there, you know how this is. I left my snuffer bottle in the car. Damn it. And I don't have a water bottle. Usually I can poke a hole in a water bottle and make the suction work. Oh, that sucks. No snuffer bottle. So I might have to, I'm probably gonna cut open one of my beer cans, make a small little scoop on the edge, and just use it to scoop up the material, put it in my, on the side of the backpack, and use it as my gold holder. Sometimes to move a giant boulder like this, you use gravity and a little bit of strength. Leverage. Just pull it back and twist. I can't even move it. I mean, this thing's probably like 1,000 pounds. All right, we got it out of the way. Success. A little poison oak. So I got underneath that boulder and it just looked like there was just regular sand, like no tight gravel or nothing. Let's see what I got. Some pretty nice pieces, and I got a lot of material left over there, so we got one picker right there. I ended up working this area a little more and it got way too sandy. I ended up working that crevice. I got a couple more specks. It's just way too sandy, not enough pebbles in there, and the gold's getting less. Yeah, these rocks are packed in there hard. Can't get these out. I think this is Two Toes approved. If you guys don't know, Two Toes is the OG. Yeah, Two Toes has a YouTube channel. He's really helpful if you guys don't know about prospecting. All right, I'm gonna get this material out of here. I really want to get that big rock out of the way. Because this side just started getting bad. I started going up higher on that bench. I wasn't getting anything. And I just didn't want to start wasting my time, you know? All right, we're gonna have to get on that rock and get our feet wet. Oh, it's slippery. All right, so if I fall with the camera in my hands, it's all for you guys. All right, here we go. Whoa. Woo. That was a rough one. Ugh. All right. Now we're standing on this rock and our feet are fully wet. Soaking wet. But what are you gonna do? When you got a prospect, you got a prospect. Wet feet, dry feet, it doesn't matter. You gotta keep it moving. Ugh. All right, there, we got across. There was our old spot right there. My feet are soaking wet. But who cares, they'll dry out. Wet feet has never killed anybody. So look at this. Today has not been my day. I fell twice, busted my elbow. I was coming off this area right here. I was trying to pull that off. I saw someone was working that rock. So I was trying to use my hammer to do it. Slipped and I fell backwards on these rocks and twisted my ankle real bad. Now I'm limping. I gotta limp back to the car for 2 miles. So today's just not my day, guys. But what are you gonna do? The ankle's only gonna be sore tomorrow, so that means today we can still keep going. It's starting to swell up on me, but it's okay. Cause we're gonna go get some nuggets. Nobody's ever died from a busted ankle, guys. Don't be a baby. Let's get this thing out of here. Come on. Come on. Whew. Come on. There we go. All right, guys, so it is just not my day. I've tried everything. And I guess this new location, I had a good feeling about it. The bedrock looks great, but there's just no gold here. I already fell a couple times, busted my ankle. I just fell right before I was gonna make this video. I just fell and hit my shin. I got a big bubble on it. And a rock fell on my bottle of water and crushed it. So I got no water walking back. It's just one of those days, it happens, but hey, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be fun, right? So you just keep it moving, have a positive attitude, and next time maybe we'll get some nuggets. But on the way back, I'm gonna go and try to work that creek, the one that I showed you guys earlier. I figured I got about 2 hours left. I'm gonna walk slower uphill towards the car, so it's probably gonna be an hour walk to the car, and maybe another 30-minute walk back on bedrock right here. So I might have about 40 minutes to dig around in that creek. So when I get there, we'll see what's going on. All right, everyone. This has to be my craziest adventure yet. I thought I could take a shortcut to a trail, so I ended up climbing this mountain. I almost lost my water bottle. Oh, that was horrible. But this trail looks like nobody has walked it for a really long time. Sometimes, I guess, gold is at easier spots. That's gonna be a lesson for me. I figured if I go super far, where nobody has been, well, where it's harder to get, I thought it would be better gold, but this area has been so worked. Heavily worked. But I didn't break anything and I'm alive, so that's good. And we got a little bit of gold. Nothing crazy. Now we just gotta make our way down. Oh boy, I think I went a little bit too far. So I ended up doing this creek and there was nothing here, not even a speck. It just goes to show, guys, Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. All I found was that last pan that I showed everyone. Then after that, I went across the river. I tried a whole bunch of spots and moved some rocks, nothing. I came up to this creek, nothing. And while I was climbing out of that area, climbing up that mountain, I lost my little can with gold, with the stuff that I found. It fell out of it got snagged by a branch, I think, and fell out. So we found some gold today, but we're going home empty-handed, which kind of sucks. But that makes me want to go and find more gold, because we don't give up. Either way, it was a fun day. We got out to be in nature, and that's it. Until next time, I'll probably take a week off, let myself recover from this walk I'm about to make, and that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. All right, so just when you all think I give up, I bust out the gold bug. All right, I'm gonna go out over here. There were some tailings piles, I think, and I'm just gonna, last minute desperation, guys. You know how it is. Let's try to get some gold. Come on, let's get some.